Hello to my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Hello and welcome. We are shuffling cards. Sorry, I am shuffling cards, getting us ready for the reading. I am working with the Little Buddha Tarot this week. We are doing a week ahead reading for you. We're looking at the week of the 4th to the 10th of December 2022. Had to think about that for a second. And yeah, we're going to shuffle the cards and lay out and see what is the week ahead have in store for you. Where should your focused attention be? What should you be addressing? What should you be focusing on? What is important and significant for you for the week ahead? So Little Buddha Tarot, we're looking at air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One more shuffle. And we're looking at the week of the 4th of December through to the 10th of December 2022. Okay, happy with the shuffle and cutting the cards over there. What I'm going to do, air signs, is I'm going to leave this deck just over there and I'm going to draw cards straight off the top. I don't have a predetermined spread today. I'm just allowing the cards to speak their story. Let's have a look and see for all air signs, what does the week ahead have in store? So we're starting off with the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups did appear in the Earth signs reading as well. And the Four of Cups is the card of complacency. It's the card of boredom. It's the card of disinterest. It's the card that says, oh, you know what, I couldn't be bothered, So obviously this is an energy that you are having to navigate for the week ahead. This energy of, oh, I can't be bothered, okay? Of just not feeling overly excited about anything, not feeling overly enthusiastic about anything, and just actually feeling as if everything is pretty meh, all right? Let's see the next card that we get, air signs. So this is Spirit saying to you, we recognize how you're feeling. We see how you're feeling. So we give you the card of the Hanged Man, which is a major arcana card that talks about sometimes we have to make a little sacrifice in order to see things in a different way. And that's what he's doing here. By hanging upside down, he is sacrificing his own support, his own ease of activity, if I can put it that way. He's in no harm, he's in no danger, but he's certainly not comfortable. So that is the sacrifice that he's made. But in doing this, in sacrificing and being a little bit uncomfortable for a short period of time, he's getting a completely new perspective on life. So air signs, this is Spirit saying to you, this week you may be feeling a little bit meh. You may be feeling a little bit bored, a little bit disinterested. Life may be just too simple and just too uninspiring and uninteresting. Recognize that when you start noticing yourself feeling that way, it's time for you at that point to get a different perspective on your reality, on your life right here and right now. So sometimes that is just taking a 5-minute break, taking a walk, and then coming back and looking at everything with fresh eyes. I can remember years ago when computers were first coming into the world, into the business world, and everybody had email and all of these kind of things. I can remember being told that if you're sending an important, significant email, type it up, then go for a walk, go to the bathroom, go and get a glass of water, walk in the garden, do whatever, then come back and read the email a second time, and immediately you will pick up more on the tone, on any mistakes, on any incorrect phrasing that you may have used, because you're looking at it with fresh eyes. And I feel like this is the message for you this week, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's important to get fresh eyes every now and again so that we don't make mistakes, that we don't set ourselves up for failure. We have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card to get, because the Ace of Cups says that there are many people, or a single person, there will be someone, somebody, some bodies that will come into your life this week that will help you to shift the energy, okay? So Ace of Cups is about new emotion coming through, new connections coming through for you this week. So there are going to be some new people. Now, when I talk about new people, it may not be somebody you've absolutely never met before, but it may be somebody that you've met previously who hasn't been in your life recently, and they make a return. So it could be a brand new individual or a returning individual, okay, who is going to come into your life this week just to help you shake things up, just to help you change the dynamic, to change the energy. I also think the Ace of Cups in this particular instance is telling you to go with the changes, to go with Like if you're working in a team and you're normally the one to make decisions or to initiate whatever, and somebody else makes a suggestion, I think the Ace of Cups here is telling you to listen to what somebody else has to say, and that there may be some positives to be had, to be got in somebody else's ideas. So don't be too quick to discount what somebody else has to offer, suggest, or recommend, because right now there is definitely a little bit of boredom and disconnection that needs to be resolved. All right, so air signs, let's take our next card. So next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the card of longevity. It's the card of saying, you know what, recognizing the legacy of your life, of, you know, all the accomplishments, all the achievements, all the accolades, all the things that you've achieved and accomplished in this lifetime that you've had. Whether you are 20 years old, 40 years old, or 60 years old, it doesn't really matter. But it's basically saying to you that, you know, a lot of things start making sense to you this week. We are a little bit bored, we are a little bit disconnected, we are a little bit uninspired, but we're definitely going to start seeing things with fresh eyes. We're going to start listening and noticing the new people that come through and what it is that they have to offer. And it's going to start putting everything into perspective, okay? Ten of Pentacles is the card of, as I said, legacy. It's the card of one day when you're not there, what are people going to think about you? What is going to be said about you? Are you going to be remembered for being the grumpy person who just didn't want to engage and didn't want to participate? Or are you going to be remembered as the person who listens to what everybody else has to say, takes in everybody else's feeling, needs, wants, and desires, but somebody who truly listens to suggestions and recommendations made by other people, and then finds a way of employing it and adopting it. So what is the legacy that you're leaving here? Are you leaving this legacy, or are you leaving this legacy? And I think for you this week, air signs, you know, we are getting close to the end of the year. And I think for you, you know, we're talking about a lifelong legacy here, but I think the truth of the matter, this is talking about your 2022 legacy. So what is the legacy of 2022 for you? How are you being perceived? What have you actually achieved? What have you actually accomplished? And how will you be remembered for 2022? And are you proud of it? Are you happy with the way that that's coming through? Is it okay for you, or are you feeling like you need to make some listenings and adjustments based on other people's recommendations and suggestions? Let's see. So next we have the Seven of Pentacles. I love the Seven of Pentacles. Doesn't our little panda bear just look so cute? So here we have some tomatoes, we've got some lettuce, we've got some pumpkin, and we have a money tree. I mean, who doesn't have a money tree in their back garden? Um, but our little panda bear here, you know, he's taken all of these things, including the money tree, from seed, and he has grown them. It has taken patience. It has taken a lot of tenacity on his part. It's taken a lot of effort on his part. He hasn't just thought, I'm not bothered. He's been bothered, okay? And he has rocked up every single day, and he's put the effort in. And again, going back to the legacy, this is the legacy that you want to be remembered by, as somebody who had the patience and the tenacity to persevere, to keep going, even through the tough times, You weren't afraid to take advice and guidance from other people. And that is why you are enjoying and appreciating and having good returns. So this is the card of patience. It is the card that says you reap what you sow. So if you're sowing grumpiness, you're going to reap grumpiness. And your legacy will be grumpiness. So understand that we have to always think of the big picture here, okay? And air signs, for you especially this week, it is about thinking about the bigger picture and understanding that it's never too late to change. So if you're not happy with the legacy that you're leaving behind, do some more work at it, okay? Even if it looks terrible, even if it doesn't look like you're going to have a good crop or a good outcome, just keep persevering, keep pushing through, because you can absolutely change it. And there we have the Strength card. I love it. So the Strength card is just a reminder, air signs, that you are stronger than you thought you were, that you are more capable than you thought you were. And the only way that you're going to figure that out is, again, by overcoming the boredom, the disconnect, and etc. All right. So the Strength card is reminding you that you are more capable than you realize, and that you actually, that you actually got this in the bag. Like, you've actually got this. Like, nobody nobody's worried, okay? But it is just about shifting that dynamic and shifting that energy. Final card for you, we have the dreaded Tower card. You know, the Tower card always comes as a warning. And air signs, for you in particular, it is a warning to say that if you stay in this energy, if you stay in this kind of environment, this kind of outlook, you know, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. And again, legacy of disappointment. The Tower card is about, you know, the worst case scenario playing out. And nobody wants worst case scenario, all right? Nobody wants worst case scenario. So the Tower card is saying to you that if you carry on the way that you are, all right, if you carry on the way that you are heading for absolute chaos in your life. But if you make a little sacrifice now this week, and if you get a different perspective, and if you allow people to offer guidance and opinions and help and and whatever, you will be able to better accomplish and achieve the legacy that you are looking to leave behind. But it is going to require tenacity, patience, perseverance, persistence. You have to dig deep within yourself to find your strength, to find your courage, to find that which you are, so that we can overcome, avoid, and you know, change direction from experiencing the Tower moment. I want to just take an extra one. You see, it's the Devil card is what you think about, is what you obsess about, what you think about is what comes true. So if you're constantly thinking, gosh, I'm a pig, okay, just, I mean, I'm taking it literally. If you keep thinking to yourself, oh, I hate myself, I'm such a pig, guess what? You are creating that, you are manifesting that, you are bringing that into your reality. So instead of thinking, oh, I'm not even going to bother because I can't, then you can't. But if you change that energy, if you make that sacrifice and look at things differently, you will achieve absolute miracles. So air signs, looks like you're in for an interesting week. I have full confidence that you can do this. I believe in you, as you should believe in you, all right? But understand that that energy of what you put into this week is exactly what you're going to get out of it. And if you don't change that dynamic, if you don't change that energy, you are heading for a disastrous time. So let's do what we can to avoid that at all costs. All right. So fire signs, oh, sorry, air signs. Where am I going? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thank you for being with me. I hope you have a good week ahead with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care.